Here's a question. Why leave your hard-earned money vulnerable to fraud and theft? Many people unknowingly do so when they constantly use their PIN number that is tied to their bank card when making retail purchases, and especially when buying gas. If this is you, then you probably want to pay attention and watch this video. Let's get started with a little background. When you open up a checking account, most people elect to have a bank card, also known as a debit card, linked to their new checking account. Think of it as a cashless check. For added protection, this bank card comes with a secret personal identification number, or PIN number, that acts as a digital key, which is needed to unlock your checking account, so to speak. The bank card offers a level of additional security as it reduces the amount of cash one needs to carry in a wallet or purse. It also reduces the potential for fraud by eliminating the possibility of having the checks or checking account number stolen. The bank card also typically comes with a Visa or MasterCard logo. This logo means that when you're buying something, the payment is being processed through a secured Visa or MasterCard payment network. This adds another layer of protection. This payment method, for the most part, works very well, is very efficient, and is very secure, provided you keep your PIN number safe. This is why you should never keep the 4 to 6-digit PIN number written down. Because of the Visa or MasterCard logo, there are 2 avenues that a payment can be processed when using your bank card. The first way to process the payment or transaction is by using your bank card as a debit card. Retailers encourage you to use the bank card as a debit card transaction because they pay less in transaction fees. This is why the PIN number option is the first option that comes up on card reader devices. It is not by coincidence. While this saves the retailers a few cents with each transaction, it leaves you vulnerable to fraud and the risk of having your money stolen because the debit card is a direct link into your personal bank account. If someone gets your PIN number, then they could gain direct access into your account. Then they have access to whatever money is in there. Fraudsters have gotten very creative. They have figured out how to put card readers and other types of devices on these exterior payment terminals and directly place surveillance cameras that can monitor the keypad. The most vulnerable payment terminals are typically the ones that are outside retail stores, such as at gas pumps or off-site ATM machines. That is why you should never use your PIN number at the gas pumps or ATM machines that are not at secure locations or private third-party ATMs. I find it always best that if you need cash, then use the ATM at the local bank branch or use the debit card and get cash back at the cash register at a national chain such as grocery store or major retailer. The second and more secure method is to use your bank card as a credit card transaction. No PIN number is needed. Using your bank card as a credit card means that the transaction goes through the credit card network. This way, there is an additional layer of protection between your bank card and your money. If your card gets compromised, the fraudsters don't get immediate access to your cash that is in your account. You have time to block the fraudulent transaction. Just remember that using your bank card as a credit card only means that you are using the credit card network. It is not a credit card transaction, so there is no credit card debt and no effect on your credit report. Neither method costs you any additional money or fees. However, your money is better protected when you use the bank card or debit card as a credit card and is processed through the credit card payment system. If your account gets hacked, then you get the added protection that comes with a credit card transaction, meaning you'll be only responsible for the first $50 or $100 in losses, and the bank is on the hook for the remaining amount. This makes the bank much more motivated to retrieve the money. Whereas with a bank card transaction processed as a credit card, the money comes out of your account almost instantly and it's up to you to try and get your money back if it is stolen from your account. The bank doesn't suffer as much of a loss, so they can be less motivated to help you get your money back. Just remember that with the added conveniences comes added fraud risk. The 5 or 10 seconds you save in using your PIN number increases your susceptibility of having your money exposed. Secondly, it is up to you to be diligent. It is the best practice to check your account transactions in your checking account every week or a couple of days so that you can alert the bank immediately if you see anything that appears to be fraudulent. If you wait for 30 or 60 days, depending on your bank's policy, then you are telling the bank by lack of action that all transactions are accurate. And lastly, another way to protect your money is to set up a separate savings account so that any extra money in your checking account is transferred to the safer savings account. Most banks and financial institutions make it very easy to transfer money back and forth between the accounts through online banking. This adds another layer of protection because the savings account is separate from the checking account and the bank card. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then check out the other videos that are available on YouTube at the Borrowing Money Workshop channel. There you will find other interesting videos on protecting your credit, budgeting, and much more. I hope to see you there.